You're having a great day so far, and we are live. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I got another one. What's good? What's happening? Salute to the tribe. Shout out to my Facebook and TikTok families. Look, you guys, with no further ado, I'm gonna get right into this. This young lady is cooking here. We're gonna let Miss Caprice do her thing. Smash that like button and go ahead and subscribe.
And up until this moment, I had no idea who the Priscilla lady was. Someone asked me, how did I feel about the Priscilla lady? And up until this moment, I had no idea who the Priscilla lady was because I stay away from women's content in general, simply because it's always the same concept, same topics, same conclusions. Men aren't this, men aren't that, men can't do this, men can't do that. And last but not least, I looked at a few of her videos last night and she pretty much talking about the same thing. But she hit us with the men are incapable of love.
One, men are incapable of love. First and foremost,
it's like I don't know how women are not tired of listening to that type of content at this point. When I click on her video or any other woman's video that speak like that, it gives me a fucking migraine because it's like, what are you talking about? You are better off, ma'am, just simply saying that I personally have not received love in a real way from a man. I don't think that men are incapable of love, and I don't think that men are incapable of loving. I think that women refuse to understand that men and women are just simply different. I think that women refuse to understand that men have their way of showing love, and it's not going to be in the way that women show love. And until women stop searching for a woman inside of a man, y'all are going to forever be lost. Y'all are going to forever not understand men. Y'all are going to forever have issues. And y'all going to forever think that men don't like us. They hate us. Oh my God. So we're going to hate them back. Y'all have to learn to respect men and learn to listen and learn to understand men the way that men want to be understood and heard and loved and respected. Not the way that you would respect and listen and hear your girlfriend.
Smash that like button.
Y'all refuse to try to understand men from a more logical level. Why? Because most women are thinking with their feelings and emotions because that's what we as women do. Stop trying to make men be women. They're simply not. And when y'all try to constantly force men to act like women or to show emotion like women or to love like women, that is where the chaos comes into an explosion. Because you are trying to force something that's not what it is to be what you want it to be, and it's never going to work like that. There are some people in the world that love cats for exactly what they serve their purpose for. Most people say we like cats because they can keep the mice away. And then you have people that love dogs because dogs are protectors and they can keep bad people away. So if you're a person that like a cat specifically, but you want to take a chance on a dog, but now you find yourself wanting to train a cat to be a dog, baby, you're never going to get that cat to bark. You're just not. And that is what y'all want to do with men. Y'all want to try to take men, which is usually who they already are, which is the barkers, and y'all want them to meow, meow, meow. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They're not built to do that.
Yeah, she's saying that y'all want us to be a pussycat. Y'all want grown men to be a pussycat. Some of us bark, you know what I mean? Some of us howl. But as far as meowing, nah, ain't never gonna happen.
Biologically, they say that the lymphatic system that women have, it pushes out emotion 2 times more than men. So therefore, as women, we are going to be a little bit more emotional, a little bit more in tune with our feelings, and a little bit more on that.
We're gonna let that slide. Being more emotional doesn't mean you're more in tune. It just means that you're more emotional. Having more emotion doesn't mean that you're more in tune with your emotions. I don't see none of that anywhere. You know what I mean? Hey man, you know what I mean? Let's you guys hit that like button. Your boy's over here looking good. I'm over here shining, man. You know what I mean? I got this skin regimen. I'm my own healer, man. I'll be just Googling stuff, finding more stuff. Look at the man, boy. When I start dropping my skincare line, I'm about to be a multi-million. Look at this. I'm an engineer, right? But I'm applying that to myself. So instead of being a network engineer, I'm engineering my body, man, for optimal capacity. You guys smash that like button. Let's go.
that side of the world. Men's bodies just are not set up like that if we want to go the biological way. But let's just keep it real surface based. I personally think that men genuinely love harder and more authentic than women. When a man really authentically loves a woman, he usually loves her for exactly who she is. When women claim to love men, y'all love men for exactly what he has or what he has done or what he can do. Hence the reason if he loses his job, money get low, or whatever the case might be, women, y'all love fade for men. Y'all love fade when that money fade. Y'all love fade when the attention fades. Y'all love fade when it gets boring. Y'all love fade for men because y'all are feeling based. Y'all love men based off how you feel at the moment. Well, today I don't love him because I feel like he's getting on my nerves, and I feel like his job had him laid off for 2 months, and I feel like his money is just not long, and I feel like I can get me a bigger fish in the ocean. That's how y'all love. But
You know what I'm saying? She's cooking, man. We talk about this all the time over here. Your boy specifically, man. You know, I'm always talking about how women do everything from their feelings. I feel, I think, I feel every podcast, every conversation. It starts with them saying, I feel, well, I think, I feel, I think, I feel, I think. Emotional base. And they actually let them go into a diatribe. I'm not letting you speak after you start a sentence like that. And if you do speak, I'm not listening to it. I'm listening to tear it apart. I already know. I don't want to hear what you think and what you feel. I want to hear some stats and facts based in logic, man.
when men love women, it's usually like, man, I love her. I love her. She doesn't have to have a degree. I'll love that girl who works at the gas station and at Wendy's because I love her personality. I love the way she takes care of herself. I love the way she thinks. I love the way she, is a nurturing woman. I love the femininity. I love the mothering skills in her. Men love women for genuine reasons. And when they love If you are a woman that's looking to be married one day, or you are a hopeless romantic, or you are a lady who have been loved properly and it probably didn't work, and now you're seeking a second chance at love, or a woman who just doesn't think negative like that in general, y'all need to stay away from the Priscillas, the Shira Sevens. Y'all need to stay away from women who is putting out content like that. I'll tell you what, I actually read a book, and it's very baseline. I think it's something that you all can learn from. It's called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I would suggest that y'all start there. Start there so that y'all can learn the differences between men and women. And also, last but not least, stop trying to find a woman inside of a man. Men are not women, and women are not men. That's it. That's all. Go learn a man. Someone asked me, how did I feel about the Priscilla lady? And up until this moment, I had no idea who the Priscilla lady was.
Yeah, listen, like she said, women are looking for female traits in a man, and that's just not going to work. Just like they look for a man that would care about their education, care about how much money they're making, care about. We don't care. You know, we do like the fact you have the ability to learn. Of course, the businesses we start up, we don't want a dummy in there. You know what I mean? But as far as you leading with that, we don't care. We don't care. Got to understand that. Maybe one day, but let me see what else I got here. Make this worth y'all's wild. Oh, no.
Ladies, no is a whole sentence. Now that you want to feel some type of way about it. Now you want to say, I prefer a simp over a man who has boundaries, self-respect, and requirements on a woman.
You guys smash that like button.
Women don't like to be told no. Women don't like rejection. Women, of course, we all know, really don't want to put in any work and effort into the relationship except for their looks, because that's the only thing they have to bring to the table, remember? So if your woman really has to step up to the plate and keep up with a man's requirements and requests, that's really a piece of work. And that's going to be the title of today's video. Women hate the red pill content, and we're going to get into why. Of course, responding to a couple of videos, and you let me know in the comment section who you would agree with. I mean, I already know the answer, obviously, but still, I just like to go back and forth with you guys, and you already know that I absolutely love our communication. So I hope you are ready. I hope you're sitting back, you are relaxing. Have a great weekend, and also thank you all so much for your support. I love the interaction with you guys. Let's keep it pushing because we got a lot to talk about.
Hey ladies, in a world where men are consuming this like weird red pill content, and you really like you don't know if that's how they are until they start talking, it's some words you need to listen out for. Soon as I hear the word modern woman come out of a man's mouth, I'm sprinting away. I'm sprinting.
Hold it right there. Of course, I'm going to have to disagree because there's nothing wrong with the term modern woman. Even if a man uses the term modern woman, there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't know why she would feel offended, because I'm a modern woman. It's a modern society. We don't live with the Flintstones anymore, obviously. It's a modern time that we live in. You know, we are advanced in certain ways. In some ways, we are not. But here's the thing about it. If you are
I feel sorry for you American dudes that can't get your passport, man. It doesn't mean anything to me when they talk crazy, because I know they're just trying to trigger and get views and go viral. Because according to the stats, men are not approaching these buffoons, so there's nobody to run away from unless she's ear hustling, eavesdropping, and listening on conversations and running as if the guys cared anyway. So again, these leftovers, y'all, man, if you can't just do nothing else but go on vacation, there's these Filipino women out there that are marrying dudes and they're keeping these long distance, relationships, and they're visiting each other until they can get things right. Y'all really need to expand, because the more they think they have a monopoly over you, the more they think that their words like this matter. And it don't. Like, if you want to be a fool and talk crazy and try to find different ways to trigger men, where's that getting you in the long run? Is that getting you a man? Are you in there closer to having your children wedlock and having your generations laid out and making plans and raising your kids right so that your legacy lives on? But you're just out here making goofy content to make yourself feel better, giggling at yourself. kikiing at yourself. It's looking real bad. It's looking really stupid. Don't need even if you didn't have your passport and you can't go overseas, man, these women are making themselves look bad. We don't have to do anything, you know, just they're watching too much of our content, and they don't know how to get off the internet. So like these women are just consuming content from guys they find attractive that are talking this way, and they're just making this malice. They keep making themselves into a victim. They're always looking for a way to make themselves into a victim. If they can't find men in person to do this, you know, victim mentality thing with, then they'll go online and make themselves into a victim from what random men online are saying. I don't even believe her when she's saying this. This whole scenario, I don't believe it. I think she's consuming red pill content online, but she don't want to come off like a goofy troll. So she made up a scenario to make it seem like dudes are talking red pill to her. No, they're not. You're stalking dudes online, and you don't like when they say something, and that's all that you just don't want to come off like the loser you are that's stalking men online. I don't believe any of these scenarios. The stats are showing that men are not approaching women as thirsty as women are when I go out and they chase me down. There's no way. There's no way. The way they're chasing me down. Look, man, there are women showing up at the gym at 4 a.m. now. When I was going there in the beginning, it was me, maybe one other dude in there, maybe there's like 2 other guys, tops at 3. Man, there were 2 big chicks in there and a fit chick in there at 4 a.m. You know, I've been going there for like a month and a half now. They're getting up and coming in. I'm like, what? At 4 a.m.? These women are looking for men everywhere. They know that we're like going to the gym in off hours. So they're like going to the gym early now. When do women start going to the gym at 4 a.m.? Come on, man. These women are stalking us. Y'all got to be careful, man. There's a bunch of brokies out here that are just like looking at your social media, man. You know what I mean? Be careful when a woman approach you. You don't know how long she's been stalking you online. You know, I'm telling you, I'm paying attention to this stuff. These women are insane.
Woman in a modern society with traditional values, that's what's a flex, in my opinion. That is a flex because now that you know how to carry yourself in this modern society, you go to work, you have your career, you have your network, you have your friends, you are doing all of these things, but yet you also know the role of a woman in a relationship, meaning you know how to respect yourself, you know how to respect your partner, you know how to care for yourself and your partner. Everything society is telling us women, what